General Hospital spoilers reveals that Laura suspects Victor is having a hand in her mother's fire to get her to leave Port Charles. At that time, Leslie, Laura's biological mother, was quite panicked after facing the fire because of her health and capital instability. Laura was forced to leave Port Charles and go to Leslie's place to support her. In fact, at that time, Laura did not volunteer to leave because the situation in Port Charles was extremely complicated. Laura still hasn't figured out Victor's plot, so she's afraid he will harm everyone. Later, when Laura thought about and put the clues together, she realized that Victor was definitely involved in this case. Laura is a very affectionate person and always puts the interests of her loved ones first. Because of that, she did not hesitate to go to her mother's place to help her and did not have time to think to discover that it was Victor's plot. When Laura left, there were many changes in Port Charles. It can be seen that these things are all under Victor's control because without Laura, she becomes more and more abusive and does not take anyone seriously. Fortunately, Laura soon finished the mission and returned to Port Charles. With Laura, of course, Victor would be greatly limited in power. Laura is ready to use all sorts of methods to make Victor unable to harm anyone. Victor's a very cruel and dangerous man. It can be seen that he's willing to do anything just to achieve his goals, and that is also what Laura is keeping an eye on when dealing with Victor. Reluctantly, Laura had to be absent from Port Charles for a while, otherwise Victor wouldn't be able to be this aggressive. He was exactly making the most of the time Laura wasn't here to constantly cause trouble, but unfortunately for Victor, because Laura's return will not be simple at all, she has been planning to overthrow Victor for a long time, and this time she was determined to take him down. Victor is dangerous, but Laura is the only one capable of dealing with him. What Victor can do, Laura can do too. She will use Victor's own methods to attack him. Victor has spies everywhere, and it must be admitted that his juniors are everywhere. Even in Port Charles government, Victor can bribe people. He can't be looked down upon. Laura knew well that Eileen Ashby was working with Victor. She will report Laura's information to Victor so that he knows what she is about to do. But would that be Laura's way of slapping Victor? She would give Eileen Ashby false information and let her pass on to Victor.